White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle. GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
Maintaining a perfect lawn is not for the weak. Your reputation, nay, your family name is on the line. So here's to those who put in the early mornings, to those who prepare in the off-season, and those who consider it a downright sport. We salute you. So trim with precision, stripe with abandon, because it's your day. It's Mow Day.
We welcome you to Manila, Arkansas, the Newport Greyhounds in the first round of the regional basketball tournament. And whoever wins this ball game between Melbourne Bearkatz and the Newport Greyhounds gets an automatic bye into next week's state tournament or get a berth, not a bye, but into the state tournament at Osceola next week. So obviously a huge basketball game for everybody in the basketball tournament. Rivercrest has already defeated Flippin, the number one seed from Region 2. Last night, 65-61 in one game. Osceola defeated Cave City 52-43. So Cave City and Rivercrest have already punched their tickets to the state tournament next week. Winner of this ball game does the same. And then later on tonight, there'll be more action in the boys as Bergman and Manila will play. And that's in the boys' action. In the girls, Bergman, Melbourne, and Manila have all punched their ticket. Mountain View and Rivercrest to play later on tonight to punch that ticket. And we're going to have the starting lineups for the Melbourne Bearkatz. Coming right up. Melbourne 21-7. They'll be the visitors here, and they'll be dressed in red. They were 10-3 in the conference. They finished third in the tournament. Lost to Bergman 62-53. And it is a great basketball tournament, that 3A2. We're in the 3A3, and two different conferences match up against each other. The Hounds, of course, have had a phenomenal year. They're 30-2 on the year. Only two losses to the defending state champion, the Osceola Seminoles. No shame there, I can assure you. Number 2, Abe Cooper. Number 4, Colin Teague for Melbourne. Joshua Hammock, number 22. Kel Caraway, number 23 for Melbourne. And number 30, Ty Lawrence. Logan Bailey is the head basketball coach there. Ed Calhoun is their assistant coach. As we said, they're 21-7 coming in. And now they're starting lineups for the Newport Greyhounds. Eric Ross, number 1. Jataylin Krant is number 5. Steady Eddie White, number 10. 22, Tavares Hardaway. He runs the point. And the man in the middle, 23, Justin Russell. 3 juniors and 2 sophomores for this Greyhound basketball team, and the future looks bright for them. But the future is now. Winner goes to the state tournament next week, regardless of what happens the rest of the district. Again, Rivercrest and Osceola already punched their ticket. And either Manila and Bergman will punch their ticket later on tonight. And then somebody right here will punch their ticket. We are underway, and it quickly. The Newport Greyhounds into the front court. Jataylin Krant Hounds will set up the offense and generate the offense at the top of the key. This is Eric Ross on the left wing. Hardaway will send Ross through. Down on the low block, stay steady. And Jessen Russell. Russell, one-on-one coverage. He's hard to beat there and to the hole. Good. Jessen Russell will be very, very difficult to hold one-on-one underneath for anybody. Melbourne back on the attack. It's Lawrence at the top of the key. Got a screen, drives the baseline, shot up off the glass, will not fall. Here comes Ross. Quickly the pass to Eddie White. Eddie recovers, shot up, good. Quickly the Hounds out 4-0. It all starts with defense for these Newport Greyhounds. Inside, off the glass, good. That's pretty right there. That's Cole Teague. He went strong to the glass with the left hand. Cuts the lead in half. Hardaway, Ross. Inside, Russell. Shuffled. Couldn't get it to fall. And here come the Bearkatz. Melbourne inside, shot up, good. We're tied at 4. Hardaway. This is Cricht. Jessen Russell, Eric Ross. Second points was Ty Lawrence inside 13 feet. The shot is up and good, and a foul and one for Eric Ross. Two quality basketball teams right here. One of them will end their season tonight. Ross completes the three-point play. That was the initial foul of the basketball game. Melbourne throws it away. Just tremendous defense by the Hounds. Point guard couldn't find anybody open because of the smothering defense by the Newport Greyhounds. Watch Rivercrest come from behind last night with defense. Jaden Young is back with that basketball team. He played point guard 20-something points last night, and that kid can play for the Colts. Hardaway drives inside off the glass. It's a little short, but he's fouled. Foul's going to be called on Hammock, and Hardaway will go to the line to shoot a pair. Basketball game brought to you by Jackson County Auto Sales, the Connie Waters family, Robert Turner, financial advisor, Jackson County Judge Jeff Phillips, and the Blossoms on Unity Lane. Hardaway in and out. He's usually solid from the free stripe. He'll get the second of two. And he has a single digit. And the Hounds lead 8-4. This is Teague with the basketball, guarded there by Hardaway. He drives against Russell, over Russell. Shot's good. That's Colin Teague, and the good part about that one is Jessen did not pick up a foul there. 8-6 is our score. You see that on the screen. Hardaway to the top, Eric Ross. Hands will be patient, and they'll run the high-low game. Here's the high part of it. Jessen drives, cut off there. Cricht dribbles it off his leg, gets it back. Now loose ball, gets a handle on it. Ross, I thought traveled, but he did not get the call, or Melbourne didn't get the call, and he gets the shot. and he has 5 on the night, and the Hounds lead back to 4 at 10-6. It's strictly man for the Hounds. For 3. Will not go. Eric Ross to Hardaway. Hardaway quickly into the front court. Double team cut him off there. Hardaway. Cried. Back to Hardaway. Second time Jatalen's had trouble getting a handle on the ball. Hardaway inside. Off balance shot. Got the on board. Tie ball. Alternating possession. Ball gives it to Melbourne. Arkansas Steel Associates, JB's Heat and Air, Jordan Bumpus, Drew Hahn, the Pest Detective, Churchman's Building Center, White River Health, Dr. Kelly McKinney, Tree Wine Sensations, and Woodbriar Nursing Home, all bringing you Greyhound basketball. Here in the 3A2 District, or Regional Championship at Manila, give and go, and a turnover on Melbourne. They had the offensive scheme that they wanted. They got it. They perfected it until the last pass. Hardaway into the front court. It's a zone defense for Melbourne, but it's a matchup zone. Cricht got his own board. No again. Out of bounds, last touch by Melbourne. Jatalen had a couple of shots at it there from point blank range. Easy for me to say. My good friend Kenny Pitts, radio station in Melbourne here, doing the broadcast right beside us. Been doing it a long, long time for the Melbourne Bearkatz. Ross in trouble. Kicks it to Hardaway. Hardaway in the lane or right at the lane. He's in trouble. Gets it to Cricht. Great defense by Melbourne. Hardaway is hammered and no calls. This is Teague. Down the lane, last touch by whom? By the Greyhound. Caraway lost possession, but it was knocked out of his hands. And it's a 10-6 game still. To the glass, no. The other way, here come the Greyhounds. Mason Wren in the basketball game. That's him there. Number 3, tried to draw a foul, couldn't get it. Jessen Russell with a beautiful move towards the basket. Went one way, came back left. That's his strong hand, and he has 4, and the lead is 6 for the Hounds. Wren, a sophomore, will have his hands full with Jessen Russell, as most everybody does. This is Lawrence. Lawrence gets the basketball. .25-second clock running down. 2-1 shot. Off the mark. Jessen Russell with a defensive board. And the shot clock went off for about 10 or 12 seconds, and they finally got that straightened out. They were trying to play, and the buzzer was going off. 22 Hammock back into the basketball game. Three and 4, Wren and Teague. Caraway, Lawrence, and Cooper for Melbourne. Same 5 for the Hounds. Russell spins, shot, layup, good. Jessen Russell with another hoop. And the Hounds extend the lead. Jessen has 6, and he leads all scorers. Cooper at the top of the screen. Trying to look for the screen, top of the key and looking for a screen. Couldn't get it. Russell with a block, but a foul. Those are the cheap ones that you hope Jessen doesn't get. It was a reach foul. That was a good call. So Lawrence goes to the line to shoot a pair right here. First team foul for the Hounds in the quarter. Hounds up by 8. Free shot is good. Ty Lawrence has 3 of the 7. Colin Teague has the other 4. Iron unkind that time to Melbourne. Hardaway, Jessen, down the lane. Steady Eddie. Boy, that's great defense there. Just a good reach by Colin Teague, knocking that basketball out. Eddie was about to go up and get 2. Jessen Russell looked at it from 3, but he's not going to take it. And a block there. That's a great call if you're Newport. Foul was on Teague. That's his 2nd. So Caden Williams will come in. Josh Hammock comes out. Foul was on Hammock. Hounds lead by 7. Playing for the last shot of the quarter here. Eric Ross at the top. Drives the lane. Will not fall. Russell, reverse, no. Russell again. Got it to go. At the buzzer, we played 1. Hounds lead by 9. We'll be right back.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
Great first quarter for the Newport Greyhounds. Putting 16 on the board. Jessen Russell with 8. Eric Ross has 5. Eddie White 2 and Hardaway 1. Linda Black doing the camera work. Anthony May, again, the producer and director. Josh Nation is on assignment, as is Ben Black. And the Hounds will have possession of the basketball to start the second quarter. Winner to the semifinals of this regional tournament and a guaranteed spot in next week's state tournament at Osceola, Eric Ross. Guarded tough out front by Teague. Gets it to Hardaway. He sends Ross from the left wing all the way through, and he follows suit. He goes that way. This is Jessen Russell. Jessen Russell got his man in the air, drove in, and traveled with the basketball. Good block defense by Caden Williams that time. And let's see what Melbourne can do here offensively. Boy, he just showed us. That's Teague. He has 6. Lead cut to 7. Eddie White hadn't gotten much touches. Has not gotten very many touches. Grammatically correct. There's a follow by Kratt, and he's fouled. Jessen can hit that shot probably 50% of the time, but that's not his best shot. That's not his 80% shot. Kright will go to the line. The foul was on Cooper, his first. Team's first in this quarter. Free throws, always important in the game of basketball. Kright gets the second to go. That's his first point of the night. There's an illegal screen on Melbourne. That's Caden Williams. Just a moving screen, and it was a solid screen on Hardaway, but Caden did move in. Kright back out Hardaway. Well, they're playing Russell tough underneath. Turn around, spin, jump, good. Jessen Russell has 10 points. The Hounds lead by 10 at 19-10. 19-9, I believe. And it's man-to-man defense. Great hustle by the Hounds. Two bodies on the floor for Melbourne. They're back up and they reset the offense. Lawrence drives. Double teams have to kick it back out. A three-point shot is off the mark. Russell with a board. Ross. Coach Lewis hollering push. Eric Ross. Just great matchup. It's man-to-man, and then they match up a lot. Eddie White from 15. In and out and in again. Eddie White has 4, and the Hounds extend the lead to 12 at 21-9. Four-three, top of the key, it's off the mark. Jessen Russell with another defensive glass. Hardaway will go to the line, shoot a pair. Tremendous move to the basket. In between the wing and the baseline. Russell and Ross go back into the backcourt. Kright and White. In the free throw area. And Tavares again with a rare miss. 3 and 24 in. That's Wren and Cooper back in. Dawson Cooper. Hardaway has 2. He's 2 for 4 from the line. And it's a 13-point lead for the Hounds. Inside. Got it to go. Lawrence has 5. Lead cut to 11. Under 5 to play here in the first half. Eric Ross travels with the basketball. Thanks to Chandler Rose and the Manila School System on their hospitality here. Seminole Nation, who's doing the whole basketball tournament for everybody. As Kright and White will sit down and Greer and Braxton check in for the Greyhounds. Greer has really earned himself some minutes here in the last month of the season. That's a double dribble and no call. Oh, they missed that one. He surely double dribbled. Braxton. Instant offense, instant defense. Russell. Pulls up, shot, will not fall, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Jessen Russell already in double figures with 10 of the 22 for the Hounds. And the foul was on Wren. That's his first. Jessen's free throw's good. The name Wren synonymous with Melbourne Bearkat athletics down through the years. And now 12 points for Jessen Russell. Ross, great defense, causing the turnover. Hardaway drives, left-handed shot up, will not go. Out of bounds, last touch by Melbourne. A little too strong off the glass. And the Hounds will inbounds on the baseline. Under 4 to play here. Ross trying to spin in the lane. Good defense by Melbourne. Hardaway tries to get it to Russell. Errant pass, turnover on the Hounds. Melbourne wants a timeout to talk about it. The Hounds lead by 13, and that has been their biggest lead of the night. 12 points already for Jessen Russell. Eddie White will be coming back into the basketball game. And the game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, your authorized Chevrolet GMC dealer. George Kell Ford having an interview with John G. Pennington coming up here at halftime. First Community Bank of Newport, 80/20 Learning for Autism, Two Chicks Florist and more, Ellis Automotive, M&P Insurance Services bringing you each and every three-point shot, and Newport Small Engine Sales and Service, IS Scrap Metal. C&M Ag Depot, Unity Health Newport, Fletcher Land Surveying, Fathead Pizza, Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care, First Horizon Bank at 200 Olivia Drive, Jackson's Funeral Home, 1900 block of Malcolm Avenue, our family serving your family. White River Area Agency on Aging. And at the end of the game, we don't know that we'll get a player of the game or a coach's show because the Seminole Nation, with their investment into doing the tournament in correlation with the Arkansas Activities Association, they have the first priority on that. The coach did tell me he would be up if he possibly could. Again, Linda Black with the camera work, the video work, and Anthony May, as always, the great technician. Well, look at that defense by Hardaway. That shot is short, tipped out of bounds, last touch by Newport. So Melbourne inbounds. That shot won't go. Here comes Greer. Nearing the 3-minute mark. Hardaway. Eric Ross down the lane. Left-handed shot will not go. Rebound is cleared by Abe Cooper. Boy, and that's pretty there. Colin Teague has 8 of the 13. And the lead cut back to 11 at 24-13 for the Hounds. That was a great move by Teague. Russell now gets the double team. Off to Braxton. Braxton right side, yes! Braxton with a great cut to the basket and a great pass from Russell. Good defense by Greer there. Lead back to 13, nearing the 2-minute mark of the first half. And a reach foul around the back is going to be called on Hardaway. Hardaway's first team foul, only the second foul on the Hounds. And only 2 on Melbourne in the basketball game so far of the 5 that are in the game on each team. There's a push and a shove and nothing called. Braxton with good defense, working against Lawrence. Now it's Hardaway. Almost a strip by Braxton. Greer out front. Boy, tremendous defense by Greer, stolen by Braxton. Here come the Hounds. Day to the hole. Spin shot up, no good. Tip will not go, and Melbourne will clear. And another quick foul on Hardaway on the floor. And Kratt will have to come in for Hardaway. Hardaway will sit down the last 127 with his second foul. Jataylin back in. Hounds lead by 13. And here's a three-point shot off the mark. Ross wants to run. Braxton, great pass to Russell, yes! Give Day the assist. A dribble penetration, and he found the open man. Hounds lead by 15. Look at Braxton going for a steal, and he gets a foul, but great defense. And Coach Chase Lewis is on his feet with excitement about the defensive effort from Day Braxton. Teague. That's pretty. Reverse. Teague has 10. Russell. Boy, that's just absolutely gorgeous from about 12 feet on the left baseline. Russell now with 16. Hounds lead back to 15, 20-something seconds to play. You see the clock. And another reverse. That's good. That time by Lawrence. He has 7, 8 seconds to go. Plenty enough time for the Hounds to get a shot. 5 seconds. Ross spins at the buzzer. Will not go. So we played a half, 30-17 in favor of the Greyhounds. We'll be back with second half action coming right up.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle. GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra, or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's my good friend John G. Pennington at George Kell Motor Company, Newport, Arkansas.
That's my good friend David Black.
John G., Pawnee G., what's happening, my friend?
Well, I tell you what, it won't be long till spring comes around.
I
here.
hope so, because it's cold today.
We had 70s one day and 30s the next, and snow and sleet. Then we're going to have tornadoes. Then we're going to have thunderstorms. So, hey, that's all right, though. Because you know what?
What's that?
You remember one time we talked about this. Every single vehicle we have on this lot and on our Ford lot, free windshield wipers. I wanted to bring that back up.
You can't do that.
We had so many people talk about that over the course of the time when we were doing those things. Free windshield wipers, and every vehicle we have has air conditioner and a heater.
Everyone on the lot.
Every single,
both lots, Ford lot too?
The Ford lot, that's right. We got the Ford, we got GMC, Chevrolet, and listen, we got a great lineup of vehicles right now. We suffered for a little while. We couldn't get Yukons, we couldn't get Tahoes, we couldn't get the Traverse for some reason. I don't know why. But we got a good inventory right now. They got some good rebates going on, especially on the half-ton trucks, which is what we sell the most of.
You bet.
But it's starting off a rocket year here. Here's 2026, and we're almost a quarter through it. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
It does, John. It does. And the lot looks beautiful. I mean, you got inventory.
We got it, and you can't sell out of an empty cart. But anyway, I want to congratulate the Greyhound sports so far this spring. Boy, I tell you what, basketball teams are doing great, aren't they? Something.
Yes, sir.
I never played much basketball. Nobody could ever figure out why. I knew
Do
right.
you have any stories about that?
Yeah, I do, but we
You didn't go into them?
Yeah.
Could you not shoot the three? I guess you couldn't shoot the three back then, could we?
No, they didn't have three, but I couldn't even shoot a one. They asked me to dress out because I was out running everybody but Ronnie Hook, and I showed up. He threw me the ball. Coach Duncan did and said, run a 2-1-2 or something. I said, Coach, I don't know anything about that. And he said, go lift weights. I never dribbled, never made a pass. I asked him, I said, did a letter? He said, no, go lift weights.
I do know this. You were a heck of a football player.
Well, I played on a good team, that's for sure.
I get number 64 in the program, number one in my heart, this guy right here. Undefeated. Y'all still undefeated?
Still.
How's that happen?
I don't.
1968.
1968, 10-0, that's right.
Well, what about the Thanksgiving Day game? Last one ever in the history of Thanksgiving Day games, the last one ever. How'd we do?
We squeaked by 46-0.
That's fair.
That's fair.
It's a good way to end it, wasn't it?
That was a good way. Back to the car business.
Yes.
Got good inventory. We've got some pretty good used vehicles. We have sold quite a bit of our used vehicles, but you can see there's a Range Rover, and there's a Infiniti over there, and Tahoes and Yukons and Ram trucks and all kinds of things. So I didn't want to do a particular vehicle because really we've got too many to show.
Right, absolutely.
We still have a few of these, what we call CTPs, D. That's where we put them in a loaner fleet for a little bit. They get a certain amount of time or miles. We can take them out, discount them. And some of those, like we did before, were $10,000, $11,000 off sticker.
Absolutely.
So those are great buys too. So come on out to George Kell Motors right here off Highway 57.
What?
57.
I don't get it.
They changed it.
I know.
After 1,000 years. It's at 85. Come on out here. Give us a call, 870-523-2792. You can see our entire inventory on georgekellmotors.com. Look it up. Give us a call. Anybody here will be glad to help you, and we'll get everything going. And we'll even deliver, free of charge, 200 miles. So if you live even a little further than that, I'll
probably get there with you.
We'll probably do a little bit more than that. But yeah, we'll deliver, get it all done. We'll do it the way you want to do it. It's the way we've always done it at georgekellmotors.com.
He is John G. Pennington. I am not, my friend.
And he's glad.
Much love to you, brother.
Much love to you, Dick.
We're George Kell Motor Company in Newport, Arkansas.
Come see us.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
And we are back for second half action, and we're 16 minutes away from determining who will be the third team out of our conference to get to go to the state tournament. State tournament's at Osceola next week. It should be a dandy, a great place to play at the Palace. It'll be a wonderful opportunity for Osceola to showcase their facility, their community. And we hope the Hounds can make it. They had a great first half, up by 13, 30-17. Starting five for the Greyhounds are out there. With Hardaway with 2 fouls, only got really in any type of foul difficulty. Jessen has 1. A missed shot there from Melbourne, and the Hounds quickly into the front court. Eddie gets it to Eric. Eric will drive inside the lane, gets it to Russell. Russell from about 10 looked at it, pulls out, kicks it back to Ross. He looked at it from 3. Back to Jessen. Jessen is very good with the basketball on the low block. There you go, up off the glass. No, that one won't go. He's got 16 on the night and obviously leads all scorers. That's Hammock with the basketball. He's the big guy in the middle for the Bearkats. Hardaway's going to pick up his third. That's a huge foul against the Greyhounds. That's pretty out of bounds play. And finished by Abe Cooper. $11-point lead here. And the Hounds turn it over. Tip out of bounds. They say last touch by Ross. Hounds are fine. You just don't want Hardaway to pick up his 4th. He has to be very, very careful. What a block by Russell, but back in the hands of Melbourne. Inside, they kick it out for 3. Air ball, steady Eddie. Looked up, he wanted to try to get the ball to Crichton running and couldn't do so. Here's Eric Ross into the front court. Love the green pumps. Eric can handle the basketball and shoot the 3. I don't think the Hounds have shot a 3-point shot all night. Crichton loses it out of bounds. So another turnover on the Hounds. And Melbourne will get it back. It's Cooper and Teague. Williams. Hammock and Caraway. That's Caraway with a shot. And the Hounds on the other end. Russell, yes, and 1. Jessen Russell is just dynamite when he goes to the basket. Day-Day Braxton will check in. Tavares checks out. Tavares a little disappointed in himself for picking up that 3rd foul. You lose nothing with Braxton here. Jessen. Hounds fighting for a ball, a tie ball. It should go Newport's direction. And it does. 13-point lead for the Hound. The biggest lead has been 15 in the first half. Jessen inside, up. No, but fouled. Jessen spinning inside the lane. A left-handed guy normally likes to go left. That's where his strength is, but let me tell you what, he can take the ball to the basket going either side. That's the 4th personal foul on Joshua Hammock. And he'll have to come out immediately as Mason Wren will check in. So the 4th foul on Hammock is big. Get a foul on Cricht. They say the basket did count. 2nd foul on Cricht. That's just tough inside basketball by Teague. He's got 12. Cricht in the lane. Scoop shot. No, it will not fall. Eddie White tried to get it to go back up. Braxton tried to save. Manella on the run. The numbers favor the Greyhounds. Spin move. Russell with another block. Hounds going quickly. Eric Ross, Braxton, M&P Insurance, 3-point shot in and out, no good. He's usually money on those. A foul in the backcourt on Eddie White. Teague again, over Braxton, to the glass and good. Teague has 14 of the 23, and Melbourne has cut it to 10. We just mentioned the biggest lead has been 15. Ross has it tipped out of bounds. Game brought to you by Norman Baker Pharmacy, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, Norris Lawn Care Plus, Merchants and Planners Bank, Newport Economic Development Commission, Sonic Drive-In, and Eye Care RX Pharmacy. 2, Abe Cooper is out. Eric Ross down the lane. Blocking call on Melbourne. It's going to go against Teague. Eddie White, offensive, that's 2 on Eddie. So Eddie picks up 2 quick fouls here in the last minute. And it's the 4th team foul for the Hounds this quarter. That's lost out of bounds. Last touch by whom? They say the Greyhounds. I thought Melbourne actually might have kicked that ball out of bounds, but 3 officials out there disagree with me. This is Lawrence. Russell blocks. Another out of bounds. Ty Lawrence with a great job of driving to the hole, but ran into a big fella underneath. Eddie White. Eric Ross. And a jump ball, and it goes to Melbourne. So virtually another turnover for the Hounds on the tie ball. Still leading by 10 at the 3-minute mark here, the 3rd quarter. Teague, ball loose, tie ball. This time it goes to the Hounds. Great defense by the Newport Greyhounds. Game brought to you by Jackson County Auto Sales, the Connie Waters family, Robert Turner Financial Advisor, Jackson County Judge Jeff Phillips, and the Blossoms on Lindley Lane. El Puente Mexican Restaurant. Coach needs a timeout. Going to talk about it, leading by 10. Under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Hounds have led the entire way. And it's going to be a quick 30-second timeout. I'll tell you about El Puente. You talk about the best Mexican food in the world. It's what we've said for many, many years, and we believe in it. We believe in Manuel Fuentes. We believe in his family. We believe in what that guy brings to our community, and we're glad to have him in Newport, Arkansas. Howard's Glass Company, Rick Bison Crew, Doyle Family Farms, Mary Reed at Bratcher Real Estate, Mayor Derek Ratliff at the City of Newport, Judge Henry Boyce. And we'll have the Jackson's Funeral Home post-game show. Hopefully the Unity Health Player of the Game and the Subway Coaches Report with Chase Lewis at the conclusion of the contest. Winner advances to number 1. The most important thing is you get an automatic berth into the state tournament, and you move to the semifinals of this tournament. Osceola and Rivercrest already have done that. Hounds trying to make it 3 with the 4th to follow in Manila, the Manila boys. Russell, 15, in and out, no good. Teague throws the ball. It's tipped away by Day-Day Braxton and into his hands as he was out of bounds. So it'll be the Hounds basketball. Eric Ross in the back court, guarded full court by Teague. Teague can play. Russell draws single coverage. Oh, he missed Eddie. But he's got Day-Day for Braxton for a three-point. M&P Insurance, three-point shot is good. That's what Day-Day Braxton brings to the game. He has 5. Lead is back to 13. And 1 and a foul on Justin Russell. Only the second one on Jessen, but the basket is good. Ty Lawrence has 9. And now 10. And the lead is cut to 10 once again. That's as close as they've been since 19-9. 10 and just a few minutes ago. Floater, Ross in the hole, he has 7. Big offensive shot for Eric Ross, the sophomore. And again, Teague. It is the Teague and Russell show. Teague with 16, Russell with 18. Eric Ross, double team now on Russell. Somebody's got to be open. Ross behind the back and he's stripped. And Dawson Cooper cuts the Newport 10-point lead to 8, and the Hounds will play for 1 here to end it. The third. Much rather be up by 8 is down by 8. Holding foul. It's only the 4th foul of the quarter. 2nd foul on Caden Williams. Teague will come in and rest the last 10 seconds. That's a very, very good move by their coach, Logan Bailey, to give him an extra, I want to give him an extra minute or so of rest on the bench. Ross spins, fouled. Driving to the hoop. 3.7 to play. Can the Hounds regain that double-digit lead here? We've got a couple of free throws to try. Eric looking for his 8th point of the night. It'll count if it goes. It does not. We played 3. Hounds lead by 8. We'll be right back.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
Yeah, Jessen has 19. He hit the free throw a little bit ago when they scoreboard gave it to Jatalen Kratt. Kratt picked up the foul. So the scoreboard is one behind. I thought Jessen had 19. I thought he hit that foul shot, so we give him credit for it. So we start the 4th quarter of action. We're underway here. And a walk, no call. And Hardaway, who's checked back in for the 4th quarter, guarded there by Teague. Russell down the lane. Oh, throws it too hard to Kratt. Here comes Teague. And that's a block on Hardaway and another foul on Hardaway. He thought he got the charge. That's his 4th. He's got to stay in. We got Day-Day that could come in. He shoots the 3 and plays tremendous defense. See what the Hounds do here. Oh, you don't see Teague miss a lot of free shots. Teague has 16 on the night. Jessen Russell leads all scorers with 19. 7-point lead now for the Hounds as Teague has 17 points of the 31. Hounds haven't been able to generate a lot of offense unless it goes through Jessen. Jessen for 12. A little too strong, off the mark. Hounds back on defense. Blocked by Russell. Hounds want to run. Jessen. And one. Jessen Russell, phenomenal down the lane. He switched hands from the left to the right, put it in, foul, and go to the line. Russell has 21. Timeout on the court. They're wiping up some wet spots. On the other end of the court, Jessen to the line, a big basket and a big free throw. All free throws are important down the stretch here. Can Jessen get to 22? Well, the Hounds not hitting free throws tonight. That's too easy. Cooper has 4. Lead is 7. Little momentum swing here for the Bearkats. That's Jalen Crate down the right side of the lane. He has 6. Lead back to 9. Official stopped the play. Said Melbourne's ball out of bounds. So here we go. Inadvertent whistle, I guess. Teague rejected by Russell. 30 is Lawrence. To Taylor Cright. Gets it to Hardaway, and Hardaway into the front court. Cright, Hardaway. Under 6 to play. Hounds lead by 9. And a turnover by the Hounds. And the Bearkats, a quality basketball team, still right in this game. Guess who? Colin Teague again, and a timeout. It cuts it to 7. That's been the biggest cut in the deficit since the first quarter. 42-35, and a timeout on the court. Thank all of our great sponsors, including George Kell Motor Company and George Kell Ford. Winner of this basketball game will play Rivercrest tomorrow afternoon at 5:30. The loser, season is over. The winner also gains a berth into next week's state tournament at the Palace in Osceola. Seminoles, the defending state champions. So here we go. To Taylor Cright. Russell. Eric Ross. Jessen inside the lane, puts it up, in and out. Cright with the board, can't get it to go. Eddie White around the basket. He goes up, and Eddie White. Great offensive board play by Eddie White to get the hoop and the lead back to 9. Nearing the 4.5-minute mark. Unbelievable. Lawrence has 12, and the lead cut back to 7. Well, it's just great defense by Melbourne. Jessen, second time in and out. Can Melbourne get a little closer? Teague with the basketball. He's their guy. He's in the lane. He spins. He turns. He tries to make a pass to the outlet guy, to Caraway, and hit Cright right in the back of the head. Went out of bounds. So Melbourne, too, inbound the basketball there. Inside over Hardaway. Not a lot Hardaway can do there. Caraway has his first 2 points, and the lead is cut to 5. We're under 4 to play. Rivercrest. Boys had a huge comeback against Flippin last night. This is Hardaway. Eric Ross, Russell. Inside the lane, goes up, shot, no. To Taylor Cright with a follow, yes! Lead back to 7. Here's Teague. Behind the back, in the lane, kicks it out. Hounds need stops. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Teague. He has 22. The lead is 4. It's loud in Manila. Justin Russell has 23. Teague has 22. These guys have put on a show tonight. Lead back to 6. Colin Teague has 24. What an effort by Russell and Teague. The lead is 4 for the Hounds. Jataylin got the pass in the lane. He's fouled. Only his second foul by Teague, second team foul this half. So if you look at it with 1:58 to go, if fouling becomes an issue and you need to foul to get somebody to shoot free throws, Newport has only 1 foul and Melbourne has 2. So that could be an issue for either team. Not having enough fouls. Kratt with a move, Kratt to the lane. Kratt with a left-handed shot is good. Jataylin in double figures now. 6-point lead for the Hounds. What a basketball game here at Manila. This is Teague. Teague drives, kicks it off. In trouble. Thought there was a tie ball, nothing there. In the lane, shot up. Couldn't get a bounce. Long pass down court, Eddie White, and the Hounds throw it away. Right idea from Jessen, wrong result for the Hounds. 1:24 remaining in the basketball game. Melbourne wants a full timeout. Hounds leading this game by 6. It's been all Hounds tonight until recently. They have never trailed in this basketball game. They led 16-7 at the end of a quarter, 30-17 at halftime. It's 50-44 right now. Hounds have led all the way. Coach Chase Lewis being very, very calm with his basketball team. Giving instructions. I love watching him coach. What a basketball game here. My good friend Kenny Pitts with the call on Outlaw Radio. 4 or 5 feet from me here. And we've worked together in a lot of booths down through the years, and we'll continue to do so when football season comes around. We have 1:24 to play in the contest. The clock has not started. It needs to start. Oh, there we go. They hadn't touched it yet. My bad. Foul on Russell. They just give the ball to Teague and let everybody get out of the way and let him drive. 3 fouls on Jessen. 4 fouls on Hardaway. Everybody else should be pretty good. Getting the wet spot dried up once again. Winner plays tomorrow afternoon against Rivercrest at 5:30. Unusual to say the least. A little bit more pressure at this stage of the game. That's nothing but a clean shot. And full court pressure by Melbourne. And a holding foul. That's probably a good foul in case you need to foul. That's their third personal foul. Newport will not have to shoot free throws if. See if they commit another quick foul here to get them to 4. Eddie White, Hardaway. In trouble, goes up, spins, no. 45 seconds, down court, and a great save, but a steal, and it's Kreit. Brings it back into the backcourt. Melbourne's going to have to foul twice. Hounds get a timeout before a foul. Melbourne's got a foul 2 times for Newport to go to the free throw line. I mentioned that earlier in the game and thought that might come into play if the game got tied. It's tied at a 5-point lead, and if Newport's got the basketball, they've got 31 seconds to get a shot off. There's 50. Well, that doesn't show me the game clock right now. 56, 36. 36 seconds left in the game. I looked up at the clock, and the clock was rolling, and I thought, well, it's 59 seconds. They put a minute up there to let everybody know that's the amount of time that's going to be used for the timeout. Hounds are going to have to hit free throws. That's what's going to happen here. They're going to foul twice. First thing you have to concentrate on is getting the basketball in bounds. Second thing is don't lose it, them trying to commit a foul, and then hit your free throws. Hounds got to get it in bounds. That's Hardaway. Hardaway almost lost it. Eddie White. Ross, cross court. Kreit, 27 seconds, and Kreit is fouled. That's the 4th team foul with 25.6 to play. And there's Hardaway being fouled for the 5th foul. So Melbourne did what they had to do, getting a couple of quick fouls. The Hounds are going to have to hit free throws to win the basketball game. Not necessarily have to, but boy, it certainly puts a lot of pressure on the Bearkatz if the Hounds can convert a couple here. Hounds lead by 5. Six. Hardaway is 3 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. It's a 6-point lead with 23 seconds remaining in the basketball game. Got him, sophomore. Hardaway has 4, quickly, Melbourne, 4-3. In and out, no good. We're all over the back of Kreit. For 3 again. No. Jalen Kreit with 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and a foul. That's going to do it. Your Newport Greyhounds are going to hold off the Melbourne Bearkatz to advance to the semifinals tomorrow afternoon against the Rivercrest Colts. Jalen Kreit will go to the line. We will wait on Chase Lewis. He'll have to interview with Michael Eflin. That's not over till it's over, but the Hounds lead by 7, 52-45. Oh for 2. A long three-point shot is good. And make it 52-48 and a timeout. Well, what a shot from Colin Teague. (52-48), and Melbourne did get the timeout. There's 3.4 seconds left. Hounds are going to have to inbounds the basketball here. Your hats off to the Melbourne Bearkatz. What a remarkable comeback by those guys. Trailed by 15 at 28-13. And with a big three-point shot there, they have cut it to 4. 3.4 seconds. The Hounds have got to get it in. Boy, they're holding Hardaway. Ball game. Hounds win it 52-48. And the Hounds have punched their ticket to the state tournament and to the semifinals against the Rivercrest Colts. What an effort by Colin Teague and this Melbourne Bearkatz basketball team. 28 points on the night after that big three. But Jessen Russell, the man in the middle for the Newport Greyhounds, 23 big points. Still shows 22 on the scoreboard, but I'll get that straightened out here in just a little bit. We're going to keep it right here. Michael Eflin will be on the court to talk with Chase Lewis, and I don't mind if we even film that. We'll wait until the kids finish, and Michael's got to run some ads before they get on. Michael Eflin from Seminole Nation, been doing it for many, many years. A great fella and a guy who's very proud of what his basketball team has done the last couple of years. And Coach Baseball and his staff just do a marvelous job with those kids. And y'all can see where Michael's going to interview those two. And I immediately will fall down. And our interview with Coach is coming right up. big night for the Newport Greyhounds and a big night for these two guys. You must be standing up. You're taller than I am. There's Jataylin. That looks a little bit better. Jataylin and Jessen, two great efforts. Your defense was phenomenal in that. Talk about your defense and keeping us in the game on that end of the floor.
I mean, we do this every night in practice. Coach prepared us, so I know I had a chip on my shoulder when we came in the game today.
The Newport Greyhounds are going to be playing in the semifinals tomorrow afternoon at 5:30. The Newport Greyhounds are going to the state tournament, more importantly than that. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel good about that. Yes.
A lot of work put into it. Jess, and I'll ask you. You put on a show tonight, 23 points. Jataylin, thank you very much. You're one of the two players of the game. Yes, sir, buddy. Jessen, 23 points. They had him at 22 on the board. He had 23. We both had him for 23. 23 points. You were phenomenal on both sides of the ball tonight. When we needed a bucket, we depended on you. Talk about the game tonight.
Tonight we just came out. We knew we had a lot to prove tonight. There's a lot of people that didn't believe in us. You look on Scorebook Live, they had them beating us. That felt disrespectful for us. So we got to come out and show them what it really is tonight.
You know, you got a big game tomorrow against Rivercrest. Rivercrest, a quality basketball team. Jalen Young's back on that team. They played very, very well the other night. But let's not look forward to that one. Let's enjoy this one tonight. Let's come back strong tomorrow and see what we do. And congratulations on your birth to the state.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessen. Coach, phenomenal. The Hounds not only advancing to the regional semifinals, more importantly, guaranteed state tournament berth.
Yeah, it's exciting. This one was a little bit different. We had a really good week at practice. We stacked good days. We were on the bus. We were in the locker room. I told our staff when we walked out, I feel pretty good about this one. And the guys came out. They were locked in from the beginning. Defensively, I thought we did a great job at executing the game plan. Offensively, it wasn't necessarily supposed to look completely like that. But whenever Jetsons dominate like that, I call 2 different timeouts. We go 4 possessions in a row in the third quarter. When they beat us, the only quarter they beat us, the third quarter, we go 4 possessions in a row where we don't get post touches, which result in no points. And so I told them, I said, your ass is coming out if we don't get post touch after post touch after post touch after post touch. And that's what we started doing.
I heard you say it, and I decided I was going to do some post touching up here. Hey, listen, we're excited for you guys. Talk a little bit about what you've built here at Newport.
I think it's exciting. These kids are motivated. They love it. And it's not just our high school guys, all the way down to 7th graders, 6th graders. We got kids excited about basketball. And I feel like that's our job as coaches, to make sure that we keep bringing the excitement, keep bringing the energy every day. But when you coach guys like this right here, it's pretty easy to do that. So we're excited. We're excited. We're guaranteed 3 more games now, David.
Absolutely. That first game in the regional also always guarantees you 3. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for our team. I'm excited for the community. And I'm looking forward to the next few days and see what these Newport Greyhounds can do. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, David.
And as always,
Hounds, thank you.